But what if I told you that the most powerful government in the world once made a plan to attack its own citizens? Would you believe it? This is the story of Operation Northwoods, a secret U.S. military plan to murder innocent American civilians and then blame it all on a foreign enemy. The year was 1962. Relations between the U.S. and Cuba were falling apart. Fidel Castro had become a thorn in America's side, and the U.S. wanted to go to war against Cuba. But there was one problem. The American people didn't want war, so the military came up with a solution, a twisted one. It was called Operation Northwoods. This plan was created by the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranking generals in the U.S. military. And the idea? Simple, but terrifying. Stage terrorist attacks inside the United States, kill innocent people, and then blame Cuba. According to this plan, school buses would be attacked. American planes would be hijacked and blown up. Bombs would go off in busy streets. And even U.S. soldiers would be sacrificed. All of this just to make Americans angry, to make them support a war against Cuba. Now, this wasn't just a crazy idea. It was a real official government plan. Meetings were held, documents were prepared, and signatures were signed. But then, the file was placed on the desk of President John F. Kennedy. And do you know what he did? He immediately rejected it. They say he looked at the plan and said, "We're not going to kill our own people just to start a war." Because of JFK's refusal, Operation Northwoods was shut down. But just a few years later, President Kennedy was shot and killed. And to this day, his assassination remains a mystery. So, was it just a coincidence? Or were the real enemies already inside? This plan stayed hidden for decades. Not a word in the media, not a clue to the public. Until, in 1997, some classified documents were finally declassified. And that's when the truth about Operation Northwoods came out. When people saw the official papers, they were shocked. Because even a democratic government can go to such horrifying lengths, sacrificing its own people to serve its own political agenda. The lesson? Not everything we're told is the truth. And sometimes the real truth is exactly what's being hidden. Operation Northwoods proves it. The truth can be bitter and dangerously uncomfortable. If you found this story shocking, share it. Because sometimes the truth only comes out when someone dares to ask the right questions.